Welcome, race fans! Back this week with the SRA Cup Series, and they are on race number 4 here at Texas Motor Speedway. So, man, welcome everybody. Glad to have you. Got Jeff Dotson in the booth with me here. Jeff, what do you think of tonight's race?
Well, we know where these guys, they've got like back-to-back mile-and-a-half tracks, and I think where they've been kind of, running these for a couple weeks here, I think a lot of these guys are going to be, they've been different tracks, but I think where it's mile-and-a-half kind of setting, I think they're going to be kind of used to it, and I think we'll see some good racing here tonight. We know we got to watch out for Zoltan Herczeg and a few others because we know this is a good track for them.
Yes, very much so. Well, tune in here later tonight, folks, for the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think that's our Xfinity series, I believe. And tomorrow night coming up is the North Cup Series, followed by the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think that's the truck series. I have to look that up. That may be reversed, but anyhow, those will be right on tap here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, let's look at the race analytics here before we get to the points. Wow, 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the southwest. Holy smokes. That can really affect some speeds here.
It can.
Yeah, 69-degree air temperature, 103-degree track temperature. Not as hot as they like it. They like it wrecking loose out there, so I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't like 120 or something. 130 laps is what they're doing here tonight. That's about 199 miles. Right around the 200-mile mark. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps. Fuel window 35 to 38 laps. And pit road speed 50 miles an hour. All right, let's get to the points here. Jake Nichols remains the leader here closely by David Schutt only being 1 point behind him coming into tonight. So Robert Burris jumps up to third place, 22 points behind. Ariotti fourth, 26 points behind. Anthony Emery in fifth, 29 points back. Kyle Trudell sixth, 33 points back. Bobby Chaney tied with Bryce Senesac there for seventh, 35 points behind the leader. Cass Sullivan ninth, 42 points behind. And James McKee 10th, 54 points back. Jeff?
Yep, Tyler Sifford is in 11th place in points. He's 55 points back. James Doan is 12th in points. He is 57 points back. Delonta Ballard's in 13th, 59 points back. Spencer Owens is in 14th. He's 60 points back. James Coulibaly's in 15th. He's 63 points back. And Jared Darling's in 16th, 64 points back. Zoltan Herczeg is in 17th place. He is tied with Jeff Ward. They are each 68 points back. And we've And then Brad Bothwell is in 19th, and he's tied with Frank Peacock, and they are 72 points back. And then we have behind these guys, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, four-way tie between Robert Gianni, Craig Schroeder, Marshall Stanley, and Freddie De La Rosa. They are 73 points back.
Wow, big tie, man! A lot of ties, fourth race into the season, and they really haven't had much time to kind of stretch it out. Tyler Sifford having a bad week last week, and I know what did he drop, like 3 or 4 places in the points or something? 2. Oh, excuse me. I was thinking it was more than that, I guess, but yeah, that's a shame. He's out of the top 10 now. Just had a bad week last week. Got caught up in a wreck there and couldn't finish the race. So.
Yeah.
But, he did get back in it, but the car was so tore up he just couldn't compete. So
yeah, but the two guys that lost the most points, Rudy, were Grant Parr and Derek. Well, I don't think Derek Self was there last week, but it shows that Grant Parr and Derek Self they lost 15 and 14 positions, and the biggest mover was Zoltan Herczeg. He gained 17 positions last week.
Yeah, jumped them clear up to 17. That was pretty amazing. Well, somebody else was close there with like 15 or something. Who was that?
That was Spencer Owens.
Spencer Owens, picked up 15 positions. Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So if Zoltan and Spencer can have a good race again this week, they'll bump up even more positions probably.
Heck yeah, man. That's great. That is great. Well, it's going to be a hot, slick race for these guys. Right now, track temperature 109 degrees, and looks like it's going to be under pretty much sunny skies here. So I think probably eventually even though they've been out here for quite a while, we're running right now, probably have heated that track up. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see that climb up a little bit after they get the green flag.
Yeah.
If that, we'll keep an eye on it and see if that does affect. No resets here tonight, but we do have one green-white checkered. One green-white checkered at the end of this. And we're looking for stage lap number 50. So lap 50, they'll be coming in. So if we don't have any cautions, I'm sure a lot of guys are, they'll have to pit one time in that 50 lap for fuel. But, and I'm sure some of them may do an early pit, and some of them may do a little bit later pit, maybe try to run that tank right down pretty close to dry. Yeah, but Drea, the glitter gets in my teeth. I don't like that glitter on my teeth. Makes them sparkle. You like some glitter pens or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all could tune in here tonight. We appreciate that very much. 130 laps here tonight, so that's going to be pretty awesome. And I forgot to look to see where do they go to next week. I know it's another 1.5 miles.
Homestead.
Oh, okay, yeah, Homestead. That's right. Yep, another 1.5 miles next week. Would they have like 4 in a row or something?
Yeah.
Oh man,
It was 4.
Homestead, and then where do they go?
Let me see. I don't remember, but I can check really quick. They go to Bristol.
Okay, yep. So next week will be the last of the 4.5 miles that they've ran back to back. So okay, yeah, they started out with Daytona, and then they're going to run 4.5 miles together. Then we go down to a 1/2 mile track of Bristol. That's pretty cool. And that will be a good race, I can assure you. That's going to be a lot of fun. Every time these guys go to Bristol, it's just, wow, phenomenal racing. Well, Ariadne's got the top position right now. Jake Nichols second, Kyle Trudell third, Zoltan Herczeg fourth, and Marshall Stanley fifth. And, I kind of wanted to talk about Kyle just real quick here before we go to the national anthem. Kyle Trudell has been showing extreme amount of impressive runs here this season. I have never seen Kyle Trudell run this good. This is really amazing.
It is. He's really stepped up his game here right now this season, and he's been having some really fantastic runs.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Busking in air, gave knew through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame? In the
All right, we're back, folks, and qualifying's just getting started here, so you haven't missed anything. Nobody's turned into time yet. I'm sure that don't matter to Chemo if he's sniffing crayons or sniffing Play-Doh.
Drea with the pins.
Yep, Drea sniffing pins. Yep.
We got Josh Medlock still on crayons.
Wow. He ain't gadgeted yet.
We gotta have somebody on colored pencils.
Yep. Drea liking the glitter. There we go. There's some times coming in.
Yes, sir. Mitchell Clark, top spot right now.
Yeah, boy. And Cass Sullivan, Cody McKinney. It's her first lap, though. Jeff Ward to the top. Hey, they got some really great drivers in here, let me tell you.
Marcus Richardson denies that, and he goes to the top of the charts now. And Jake Nichols will deny that and go to the top of the charts.
I got some cars here that are, for some reason, showing up white. I don't know. Trading Paints has been kind of acting up a little bit here lately, for some reason. So I just restarted it. Let's see what that does. Ethan Kurtz, let's see if he picked up any time on that lap. Yes, he did. I'm into 10th. Awesome. There's another guy that's picked up a lot of talent in the last couple seasons.
Yes, sir.
Tyler Sifford on the track there. Newly painted car there by Drea Lopez. I like the paint job, Drea. Looks nice. Unleashed Graphics. It looks like a 10th place for Tyler. Well, so far, Jake Nichols, Marcus Richardson on the front row. Femi Olat out there turning a lap now. And you know Femi can lay down some good times.
Yep.
Making his first lap here. Switch to Kyle Trudell there on the bottom, but Femi, see, where does Femi come in at? 24th, not a very good qualifying effort. This is his first lap though. Zoltan Herczeg coming in 24th, now bumping Femi back to 25th. On his first lap, he got just about enough time to complete their final lap here.
Yep.
Femi's not going to complete his. Wow. What the? And Zoltan Herczeg goes to 11th on the board. Just in time, too. Oh,
yep.
Man. All right, Jeff, let's get everybody on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here. Jake Nichols takes the pole with a 29.184. Congratulations to him. Marcus Richardson, only 3/1000ths of a second behind him, will start in second. Ariotti third. Bobby Maiden the third will start fourth. Jeff Ward in fifth. Robert Giannini, sixth place. Anthony Emery in seventh. Delonte Ballard starts eighth. Kyle Trudell ninth. And Freddie De La Rosa 10th. Jeff?
Yep, starting in 11th place tonight, we have Zoltan Herczeg. Marshall Stanley will start in 12th. David Shutt will start 13th. Cass Silliman will start 14th. Robert Burris will start 15th. Tyler Sifford in 16th. Cody McKinney will start 17th. James Doan will start 18th. Ethan Kurtz will start 19th. And Mitchell Clark round out your top 20. Rudy?
All right, Mike Richter, 21st. Frank Peacock, 22nd. James McKee will start in 23rd. Derek Self, 24th. Femi Olat, 25th. Bobby Cheney, 26th. Bryce Senesac, 27th. Jonathan Shipman, 28th. Jared Darling, 29th. Brett Pancari, 30th. James Coulibaly, 31st. Brian Dorsey, 32nd. And rounding out the field, Mark Dingman will start 33rd. So, man, what a qualifying time there for Jake Nichols, man. Quite a time. Only 3/1000ths of a second faster than Marcus Richardson. So this ought to be a pretty interesting start of the race. David Shutt said he was wondering what he had to do to try to beat Jake Nichols, and David has not gridded yet. And he's not going to take the grid. What?
That's because he received throughput.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, this is a perfect time to do that, I guess, if it's going to be at the start of the race.
Yeah.
He can make that up. Oh, gosh. That's horrible. All right, folks, here we go. Ready to get this show underway. All right, pace car's in. Waiting on that green flag.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
there it is. We're underway here at Texas. Good start by everybody up here in the front. Jake does kind of clear Marcus there. Now here comes Ariotti to the bottom. They're both going to clear Marcus. And Ariotti looks to the outside. Jake Nichols stays on the inside. Oh my gosh, you're almost 3 wide in the corner right there. Good thing Marcus backed out of that, or they would have been 3 wide. Right up through the middle there came the 89, and that was Jeff Ward. Started 5th and already into 2nd. And he's going to do the slide job. Well, he can't quite come up in front of Ariotti right there. Ari kind of closed that door on him a little.
Yeah.
And Marcus Richardson to the inside of Ariotti now for 3rd. And here comes Bobby Maiden. We've seen Bobby Maiden have a couple of great races here this season. I hope his luck and his talents hold out for this season, man. Because I'd really like to see Bobby be in the running for a chase. I think that would be really awesome.
It would be.
Excellent driver. Anthony Emery and Delonte Ballard side by side.
Yes,
here
sir.
For 6th place.
A lot of fast drivers up front here tonight, Rudy. Any one of these guys right now in the top 10, if they can stay this way through the whole race, any one of them's got a shot.
Yes, sir. And here comes Zoltan Herzeg from 11th to 9th already.
Yeah, be watching out for him tonight. And we know
Yes.
that Texas is one of his best tracks, and he's a fast driver, so I'm looking for him to be up front soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. But Jake Nichols, wow. Almost a 2/10 of a second lead there, but Marcus Richardson trying to come back on the high side.
Yeah, Bobby Maiden in 4th trying to get a run on these guys here.
Anthony Emery into 6th. And he's looking to the outside of Ariotti, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. At least not right now. And there you go. Ariotti stays in front of Anthony Emery right now. Al Trudell to the inside of Anthony Emery. I said, we've seen great things coming out of Kyle Trudell's camp, man. I'll tell you what.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what has changed. Maybe he's got new equipment. Because believe
Possibility.
me, new equipment can really make a difference.
Yeah.
And 3 wide going into the corner. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah, Anthony Emery and Zoltan Herzeg took Kyle Trudell 3 wide, and he's going
Yep.
to get pushed to the back here, and those two are going to get around him. And then it looks like
we got a
we got a
caution.
caution. Ooh,
Ooh,
22 car, 22
Yeah.
car, and the 32 car, and the 09. That was Jonathan Shipman, Bryce Senesac, and Frank Peacock.
Oh, let's go back and take a look at this. I'm on Bryce Senesac here because he was involved in that. I don't know if it happened up ahead of him.
Yeah, Bryce Senesac wasn't really involved in the initial dealing.
Yep. It was Frank Peacock, it looks like, he's the one that got, I don't know if it was bumper hooked or what. Let's go back and take a look at this. It was the 32 that got in, looks like, yeah, the 32 kind of got into the back of him as they were coming into the corner. Let's go to the chase view here and see if we can see what happened here. As they come into the corner, the 32 comes right up and tags them. and that's going to spin him around. And then I think that's where Bryce Senesac got involved in it, as he was spinning. And Bryce trying to miss that, but boy, he just couldn't dodge it or something. It looks like, well, I guess Bryce did dodge it. Okay. Somehow he got caught up in it.
Well, what happened here, Rudy, is Bryce turned left to dodge it, and then when he went down to the inside, Jonathan Shipman went down along with him, and he had nowhere to go and hit the wall.
Oh, man. I think Shipman's going to be okay. Oh, but, all right, well, they are all on pit road, but James Doan stays out, collect the bonus point. And he does, so I'm sure he'll be coming to pit road now. All right, so who's going to be our first victim?
I'll let you have the honors tonight to talk to the first person.
Well, get Kyle Trudell up here. I want to talk to him.
Okay. There you go.
Kyle Trudell, you got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, I got you.
Kyle, we have been watching you this season, and I'm telling you what, I don't know what you've done differently, but your skill level has went through the roof. We have been seeing you do some amazing stuff in the last few races here. So, what do you got to attribute to that? New equipment, new computer? What do you got?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Always wishing for new stuff, but no, I think just laps, just making laps, and making sure that trying to be safe and be around till the end. I think that's super key, especially with this package and it being so tight with the aero push and everything. You just have to factor all this stuff in. So just want to be there at the end.
Well, what's the race going like out there right now? I mean, is the track is it slick in any way?
I don't think so, not yet. We'll see what happens in 3 and 4. I think it might start loosening up in 3 and 4 a little bit. But yeah, right now I think everybody's at least up front being pretty cautious and taking our time.
Very good. All right, well, you're getting ready to go green, so good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Jeff, get them going there, brother.
All right, will do. And James Doan did not pit. He's going to opt to stay out here, so it's going to be interesting to see how the restart goes as the pace car goes back to pit road. And there's the green flag back underway here at Texas. Yes, he did.
Good jump. I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay out there, but that might not have been a bad call.
Might have not been.
Because as well as I do, when you get new tires on there, you got to give them about a lap or two to get a little heat build up in them.
Yeah.
Boy, look at that pass. Ariotti and Anthony Emery
wow.
now. Jake Nichols getting by, or Jake Nichols going backwards, it looks like. And Doan outside, or inside, Ariotti on the outside. Ariotti
going to take him 3 wide. Oh, Ariotti made contact with him. Anthony Emery, Kyle Trudell. Oh, caution.
Oh, no. Let's go see what happened here. Wow. I hate to see that.
Yeah, and there was a lot more cars involved, too. Zoltan Herczeg got a piece of it along with the 00 of Marshall Stanley. Looks like Tyler Sifford got a piece of it as well.
Okay, here's where Ariotti goes to the outside of Doan. Now, Doan's trying to do a little blocking there, and Aries a little loose going into turn 3. He gets it under control, but they're 3 wide up here, and it looks like he comes down and gets right into the side there of the number 12. I want to go back and look at this. Anthony Emery was kind of like almost going into the grass right there. Man, that was unbelievable. I don't know. Airy kind of come down. He was trying to get set up for the trio or the quad oval, and that gets that puts him right into Anthony Emery. So Anthony Emery's going to go across the grass. Yeah, Zoltan gets a pretty big chunk of Ariotti right there. Oh, man, Tyler Sifford got by, but, oh, man, I think that was Spencer Owens got a piece of it. Good night. Man.
Yeah, looks like Jared Darling got a piece of it as well.
Yeah, it was Marshall Stanley. Okay, did Jared Darling get some too?
No, he's good. I thought he did, but he's okay.
Okay, good. All right, so, well, that put Jake Nichols back in the lead. Now, these guys just pitted, so I doubt if any of these guys in the front here are going to come to pit road. But
Yeah.
pit road we're going to see a lot of people come to pit road. I know Zoltan's in, Anthony Emery's in, of course. Tyler Sifford, Bobby Cheney. We got a lot of guys in the back of the field here coming down pit road. Ariotti just got into his pit stall. Well, Well, I don't know. That's kind of odd. Well, let's see. Let's talk to... Well, we talked to Delonte Ballard if he's around. Is he in here?
See.
You want to talk to him, or you want me
Sure.
to? Or?
I can. Let's see.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Delonte Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you there, buddy.
Hey, man, tell us how your run's going out there so far.
My run's okay. I'm surprised that I'm still here driving in the middle through that wreck. That was insane, but I'm still trying to fill out the car. I'm having a little bit PC issues here with black screening.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Ooh, not
I
good.
think I got all that worked out. It normally does it once a day for some reason. I don't know if this 2080's crapping out on me. I might have to RMA it. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but other than that, everything's fine. And I got to stay away from that apron in 3 and 4. I hit it in practice quite a few times because how to free the car is in 3 and 4. So other than that, we're just going to try to stay where we're at. I got to feel the car out still before I even think about what I'm going to do to attempt to try to get a win here.
Yeah, well, so far we're only 15 laps in. We've seen 2 cautions, and this past one here, was kind of a big one. And, track temperature's not that hot, and we're not that far into the race. I mean, is this kind of catching you off guard? We've had 2 cautions back-to-back here so far.
Not really. From this season, some of these guys, not saying anything bad about the new guys, but some of them they don't have any give, and we just saw it there. The guy stays out, he's got older tires, and he's blocking the faster guys from getting by. So, that was a fire getting ready to be started right there when we saw them starting to block down the backstretch. And then you got other guys, then you got other guys that are running a little bit too hard, trying to put their nose somewhere that it's not open at. So, you just got to give a little take here, and a lot of these guys ran together for a while, so we know who to push limits with and not to push limits with, and I guess the new guys got to learn that here.
Yeah, I mean, because we've seen a lot of you, especially you, Delonte, and, the other guys up front. You guys have been taking people 3 wide multiple times throughout the whole entire race, and it's been a blast to watch these past couple of weeks. And, do it some more here at Texas. I think it'll be fun. But it looks like I get the green flag here at Delonte, so good luck in the rest of the race.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, well, Jake Nichols is our leader, and it looks like he's opted to start on the outside. I think that's a great call right there. Freddie D on the inside, he'll be starting second. Get him going here, Jeff.
All righty, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back into pit road. And there's the green flag back underway here at Texas for SRA, and a good jump there by the 20 car of Jake Nichols.
Yes, sir. Delonte got a good start, too. And
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Freddie D, I don't know. Freddie was kind of sleeping at the wheel on that one.
Yeah, kind of was. But I'll tell you, there's a sleeper in the field here, Robert Burris. He's been doing pretty good these past couple races, and I'm looking for him to get his first win here.
Yeah, he's had a great pit stop there to give him good track position. How about Femi Olac coming from 25th to 5th?
Really good run for Femi.
Yes, sir. And up front here, Freddie D trying to battle with Jake Nichols right now for that lead. And he goes way up high in the corner.
Yeah, wow. That's going to allow Robert Burris to close the gap up on him.
Yeah, 1 and 2 is not really where you want to go to the high side. It's 3 and 4 is where you kind of want to go mid to high line, and he should get some good runs off the corner. As you see, he's getting that great run off of 4. That's some good close racing by them two right there.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Femi's trying his best, but right now, Jake Nichols is just going to be a hard driver to attest to here and try to get her. Oh, but he looks to the bottom this time.
Yes,
and it
he
looks like he
does.
might have a run here. But lap traffic's coming into play here. It looks like Marcus Richardson.
No, that's Ariotti.
Oh, okay, excuse me. Yeah, Ariotti. I thought I saw
Ariotti,
0-1
yeah.
there.
He's many laps down with that
Yeah.
heavy damage.
And that's
Emil
just,
Latt gets by Robert Burris now.
yes, he does. That's just a shame what happened to Femi there in that crash, but just a racing incident's all that was. But back up front, the heat battles up between Freddie and Jake as they battled out here. Wow, side by side for the past 2 laps.
Yes, sir. Freddie led that last lap, so he got a bonus point out of that. But Jake's just not going to give it up that easy.
No, he's not. Wow, man, they got really close right there coming
Yep.
off turn 4. Close, almost contact.
Yeah, setting yourself up for that quad oval can be kind of dangerous because you know
It
you got to keep focused in your mind the reference of where that car is beside you when you're running
Yeah.
side by side like that. It gets a little tight in that quad oval because
It does.
of that big chunk that sticks out there where
Yeah.
the grass sticks out, you know. So, man, and you know if you turn that wheel, put too much input into that wheel, you're
Yeah.
gonna get loose.
And running these 1.5 tracks, Rudy, with the dog legs, the widest one is Atlanta. Charlotte
Yeah.
and Texas, it's a little short when you come off that corner. So if you've got a car to your outside or your inside, you have to be easy with your inputs because you have a possible chance of making contact with them. But if you're by yourself, it's pretty easy to maneuver.
Yes, sir. Femio Latt now knocking on the door here. Freddie D. I'm not going to say he won't go 3 wide. There
He's
he
going
goes.
to.
And
Wow.
Freddie D backs out of it. He says,
Yeah.
"No, I don't want no part of that."
I think Freddie had a pretty good call there, Rudy. That was
Yep.
the best thing to do in his point.
You betcha. He knew Femi was going to get there, and to take him 3 wide was it was not a good situation right there.
No,
in
it
the
was
corner.
not. Yeah. But he's lost a little bit of ground now. It's allowed Robert Burris to kind of catch his draft here. And with the new package, most, 1.5 tracks, draft can help a tad bit. And that's going to
yeah.
help. Oh, we got a caution.
Got a caution, yep.
Oh, looks like Frank Peacock again.
Frank Peacock. Okay, I got to catch up with him.
But I don't think he was actually the...
No, I think it was Cody McKinney.
Yeah, it was, but Frank was there. So
Okay, well, let's go back and take a look here. I'm on Cody McKinney. Yeah, they were side by side here. Must have been some contact between them two. And they're 3 wide back here too. Oh my gosh.
yeah, wow. It
Jared
kind of looks
Darling.
like... Yeah,
Oh.
Jared was below him. Kind of looks like the same thing happened to...
Yeah.
What happened to Frank on the last caution happened to Cody from Frank. So
Yep. Oh man, both of them going to get involved in that. Tyler Sifford just inches by.
yeah, wow.
Can you believe that?
That was close.
Wow, what a run for them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
Yeah. Looks like Jake Nichols will lead the guys down pit road, though.
Sure. Yeah, it's about that time they need to come in.
Yep.
Get
Nobody
few
stayed
laps.
out.
Well, the thing of it is now they can make it to the stage on fuel.
Yeah, they're halfway. So,
All right, we'll wait and save another interview for another time. But James Coulibaly looks like he stayed out. And Bryce Senesac out first. What?
yes. Wow.
Wow, Coulibaly, I think did the drive-through, but Bryce Senesac, he might have did a drive-through also.
He did.
Okay. They just drove through their pit stalls there. Coulibaly, he wants to lead a lap.
Yeah,
And
we
the-
see Coulibaly do this countless amounts of times. So I mean, it's not something out of the ordinary for him. But Bryce Senesac, on the other hand, it kind of was out of the ordinary.
Well, he's 14th or 15th in points coming
Yeah.
in tonight. So, every point does add up at the end of the
It
season.
does.
And if he can get a point here and get a point led, that's another one for him to try to pick up a position there. So he is ahead of Spencer Owens. Or is Spencer even here tonight? I don't remember seeing Spencer.
I thought I saw him in TeamSpeak.
I don't think he's in the race, though. Oh, I don't see
I don't
Spencer.
think he is.
No, I don't remember calling his name. Okay, so Koulibaly did lead his lap. Now he'll come down pit road, and when you do that drive-through on pit road, it's kind of a little bit of a glitch in here, but when you do the drive-through and then you pit on the next round, you won't get penalized.
No.
Although he will have to start toward the back of the field. But
Yeah.
So he'll come to pit road, and that'll give the lead back up to Jake Nichols. I think he's gonna. I would imagine he's gonna come to pit road. I wouldn't. Don't do the James Dolan thing and stay out there. We got some guys that took their cars behind the wall already. Jeff Ward, Robert Giannini, and Zoltan Herzeg out of the race.
Yeah.
James Dolan, Derek Self, still sitting on pit road. Ariotti on pit road. So, all right. So Jake Nichols back in the lead here. And, well, you know, the David Shutt is going to get the wave by there. So now that's only going to put him, I think, about 12 or 13 laps down.
Yeah.
So, and he's second in points, only 1 point away from Jake Nichols. This is going to hurt him big time in the points today.
It is. Yeah.
That's a shame. But it's, like I said, it was a good thing that it happened early in the race, that maybe he can make up, you know, some of them positions and at least have a decent point night out of it. Oh, there's Jeff Ward in chat. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Jeff. I guess you just got to try to avoid anything like that. I mean, I don't know what the answer is, Jeff. I'm sorry about that. Don't get frustrated and quit, man. Don't do that. That's what a lot of drivers do. They get frustrated and quit. It's just, it'll come. You guys got to learn how to race around each other. You're new to the league. These guys have been racing together for years. So, you know, it'll come. Just don't get frustrated. All right, pace car heads to pit road. Jake Nichols and Robert Burris on the front row. Green is out. We're back underway here in Texas. Femi Olat now looking to the bottom inside Robert Burris. Freddie D sitting there in fourth. Inside Delonte Ballard. Here he comes.
Yes, sir. And looks like he's dragging the 99 car of James McKee.
Third, James McKee started 23rd on the field and running up in the front.
Yeah, Femi started 25th and he's up third. Well, battling for the lead now. So, yeah.
Hey, he's trying to get that run on the outside of Jake Nichols, but I don't know. Jake gets that good run off of turn 2, and he's going to hold him off. Now, Femi can get that outside line, maybe in 3. I don't know. Jake kind of doing a little bit of blocking there. You see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He's got to do everything that he can if he wants to stay in the lead. He's got some tough competition behind him, and that's sometimes not something you say about Jake Nichols, but man, I'll tell you, some of these guys here at SRA, they have actually stepped up their game, and it's actually putting some pressure on Jake right now.
Yes, sir. Jake is the only pro driver in here, so
yeah.
And I'll tell you, I don't know if anybody watches him on iRacing. He is a pretty phenomenal driver. So Freddie D sitting in third. Marcus Richardson back into the field here in 6th place.
Yes, sir.
And Robert Burris falls all the way to 7th, Jeff. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he had a strong restart there, and he had a strong run on the last green flag run in between these 2 previous cautions. Right now, it just looks like this restart wasn't that great for him as he is falling back through the field. And
James McKee pulls out on Delonte Ballard to the inside, and he hasn't completed the pass, but Delonte holds him off at the line.
Marcus but I don't know for how long. Marcus is behind him. Marcus is actually giving him a pretty good push here.
Sure. Yeah, draft is, you know, the way these cars are in this build, the draft is just atrocious in these things. So any help that he could get, you know, and I mean, I'm impressed with that run Delonte just got right there, and he holds him off into turn 3. Great job right there. How about Jared Darling now to the outside
Yeah.
of Robert Burris?
I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, Jared Darling on the outside of Robert Burris here. He's trying to get up here and race with these guys. He's kind of had a rough start to the night so far, but maybe he can turn it around as he's trying right here.
He came from 29th.
Yeah, he did.
I love that combos paint job, man. He ran that for the first time last week, and I wished him the best of luck in it because, man, I've never seen a combos car. Well, 3 of them have pulled away from that battle back there. Creeping up on a second here. They're a little over 3/4 of a second ahead of Delonte Ballard now. And Jake Nichols, I don't know, man, he is really concerned about Femi Alat right now because, you know, and the way Femi is, and I'll just say this, Femi, he'll just stay there and ride, but coming down to that last lap before the stage, you watch the pressure he puts on Jake Nichols.
Oh, of course.
These guys are lifting a little bit in the corners now. They've got enough tire wear on these tires that usually they can flat foot them for 4, 5, 6 laps maybe.
If they're lucky, they can get 7, but
yeah, I'll tell you, he barely burped the gas right there coming 3 and 4. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Yeah, big gap back to Marcus Richardson now going into 4th. And still side by side back here, Robert Burris and James McKee. Down the backstretch they go.
yeah, Robert's not wanting to fall out of the top 10, and he's close to doing that, so he's trying his best to stay up here.
Yeah, he's 3rd in points, 22 back from Jake Nichols, and these stage points can really help him out a lot.
Yes, they can.
And with David Shutt kind of, I'm not going to say out of the picture, but he's way back in the field, many laps down. This should give Robert Burris a jump start over David Shutt there. I would say if he can have a good finish here tonight, good stage points and a good finish, probably will pass up David Shutt now. David having that connection problem there at the beginning, that's a shame.
Yeah. Not what he needed at the beginning of the race.
Nope.
Because it did put him, what, how many laps? Yeah, he's 13 laps down.
Oh, we got a yellow.
Yes, we do. I just saw the crash. I'm trying to get to it here. Looks
Mitchell
like,
Clark.
yeah, Mitchell Clark got involved with Ethan Kurtz there.
Oh, no. See what happened here. All right, Ethan's coming up behind him. Mitchell, I don't know. He probably got different throttle points right there, different braking points. And it looks like Ethan might have tried to go below him and make it 3 wide, and it did not work out for Mitchell Clark.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ethan.
man.
I'm looking at Ethan's car here. He never lifted. And I'm trying to look and see what happened to Mitchell, if he lifted or not.
Well, he kept it off the wall. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Awesome
Yeah, Mitchell
driving.
didn't lift either. He just kind of come down into the path of the 14 car, and that was just wrong place, wrong time, and all she wrote, just a racing incident right there.
All right, now, so you got about 12 laps to go here before the end of the first stage. Do you pit? He is.
Well,
they are coming
yeah,
in.
I was going to say it's a gamble. I mean, they could or they couldn't, say it a different way. But yeah, they are coming down pit road, so I think it was a pretty good call.
Yep. All right, so, well, and at all costs, it's going to be to try to get out as quickly as you can here. We might see 2 tire change. I don't know. I don't know if I would take only 2, but we might see some guys take that gamble.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think Jake Nichols is.
Marcus Richardson did.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if that's going to be a good call, but he got out first.
Marcus Richardson, it's probably a good call with him, but you can see everybody else took tires, so that could have been a mistake.
Well, what do you say we get Marcus up here and ask him about that 2 tire call?
All righty, go ahead.
Can you drag him down here for me?
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Where is he hiding at here? There he is. There you go, Rudy.
Okay. Marcus
What?
Richardson, you got a copy?
Hello.
Well, Marcus, tell us about that call to make only change 2 tires.
Well, I haven't finished a race really, either NORC or SRA in a while. I've only finished one without damage, and I got damage in this one, so we're not going to finish this one without damage. So I decided why not. And I'll probably be too loose and crash, but you only live once. So
Well,
we are.
yeah, I know it's track position's going to mean a lot for you out here coming up on the stage, and even if you don't win the stage, you're probably going to at least finish inside probably the top 5. I think you'll be able to hold them off for a few laps, can't you?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be loose when I go into 3. 2 tires are gonna be a little sketchy at first, and I'm down on horsepower, so I don't know.
Well, you kind of wanted to free the car up anyhow, didn't you? Because you said it was you were kind of hoping for a little bit hotter temperatures, and it's not quite as hot out there as you guys are normally running.
Yeah, I'm tight, but when you're running wide open, if you got to crack the throttle because you're loose, it really don't matter. So
Yeah.
I'll find out when I go in there. And if he's side by side with me, if I have to lift, I'll probably get trained.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there for the rest of the race, Marcus. Thank you for talking with us.
Yep, thanks.
Well, we're going to find out, Jeff, if that was a good call or not. It's like he said, he might get freight trained, but I still think he's gonna finish in the stage. I think inside the top 10 and get some points.
Yeah, I think he will. Unless something drastic happens.
Can't believe Zoltan's out. Doggone it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Bummer. Yeah. Robert Giannini, Jeff Ward. Well, let's see, where's Captain Hook at? Captain Hook running in 8th. He's back here in 8th place.
He's
Captain Hook, Jared Darling.
He's doing pretty good right now.
Sure. I'll get him going, Jeff.
Alrighty, we'll do.
I think we're going to be about 8 laps from the first stage.
All right, pace car heads back to pit road.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag. We're back underway here in Texas. And a good restart there for Marcus Richardson on 2 tires.
Flag is out.
Oh, and a caution comes out immediately.
Whoa.
Yeah, a big check up in the field, and that got Tyler Sifford in the wall.
Oh, no, Tyler. Oh, no, come on, man. What the heck? Oh, man, he did not need this.
Yeah, that really wasn't his fault. The cars in front of him weren't going, and I don't think David Shutt really understood what happened there, and he just rear-ended him.
Oh, man. Yeah, oh, man. Oh, he rear-ended the 17, yep. Well, again this week, Tyler Sifford, he dropped 2 positions last week. Oh, man, we might see him drop more this week. That's a shame.
Yeah.
It looks like he's already taken his car behind the wall.
Yeah.
Doggone it. Yep, he's already out of the race. I know he had an awful lot of damage on that car.
He did, yeah.
Well, you know what? This call might have been a good call for Marcus the way it's working out right now.
Yeah.
Might have been a good call.
For track position, that was definitely a good call. I mean, now nobody really knew this caution was going to happen, but it did, so that was a good call.
Well, Becky or Drea, tell Tyler we're very sorry, man. That's a shame. Just one of them deals where it's like the 17 didn't go, and he got into the back of the 17. Chain reaction right there. David Shutt thought he was going, and he kind of checked up, and David Shutt got into the back of him. So it's really not anybody's fault. Just one of them restart deals.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that accordion effect. I didn't say that. I hate it for any guys to get taken out like that. That's, you know, it's a shame. Oh, I do like Tyler. I like all these guys. I'm not biased by any means whatsoever about any one driver. Actually, my favorite driver is Zoltan Hergzegen. He's already out of the race. That's my favorite driver. But I don't really, you know, I'm not biased by any means whatsoever. I like all these guys. All these guys are phenomenal racers. And it looks like the 00 gets way by there. That's Marshall Stanley running 13 laps down. And the car looks like he's got most of the damage fixed up there on that right front corner, so he could be good to go now.
Yeah.
Jonathan Shipman sitting on pit road, Ariotti on pit road, David Shutt on pit road trying to get more damage fixed up. I hope David Shutt don't call it a day, because, you know, the more people that drop out, the more positions he can pick up, the more points he gets. So, you know, I mean, second in points, only 1 point from Jake Nichols. Hey, he can't afford to not, you know, to drop out, really. He's back out there. He's back on the track. Good. Well, you know what? The way it's looking right now, I think that was a good call for Marcus to make.
I think it was.
The way it worked, I mean, he didn't know that at the time when he did it. He didn't know if a caution was gonna come out right away, but
yeah,
we're only gonna have a couple of laps here to the stage.
Yep.
You know what? I don't know. You might want to check with Bobby and see if this is going to be the stage.
Okay.
Check with him real quick.
Let me see. He's saying something over the iRacing radio. Let me see if I can tune in and see if he's talking about that.
Well, jump up there and ask them, because they're getting ready to get or I can.
I'm getting ready to. Yeah, he said if it goes back green, they'll race it out.
What do you mean, race it out?
Well, if they go back green, they'll race and then, you know, have it as, you know,
Stage.
a stage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
So it's going to go back green this next time by, so they will do like a 2-lap dash.
Right. 2-lap dasher to the stage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well, it's good to know, because, you know, in a situation like this, sometimes the league owners will just call this the stage because it was so close to it, and I just want to make sure. Okay, guys, easy there in chat. Don't be getting into a fight or something.
Uh-oh.
No, we don't want no arguing in chat there. No, Marcus Richardson, he is the all-time winner here at SRA. So, I mean, he's won more races here than anybody by far. I mean, by far. The last I knew it was like 124 wins he's got.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go. Pace cars in. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout here to the stage, and Marcus Richardson on the loud pedal. Boy, and I'll tell you, a little tire spin on that, too. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Femi Latin out of the inside of Jake Nichols, and they're 3 wide behind him. Cass Silliman taking it up the middle, and slide job up in front of Freddie D.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I wouldn't be doing that to Freddie.
Wow, that was a gutsy move.
Yes,
Wow.
it was.
Yeah, oh, he's getting loose in front of Freddie there. Ooh, but he catches the car. Great save by Cass Silliman.
And here comes Jake Nichols to the inside of, they're going to go by Marcus Richardson for that
They
stage.
are.
This is
Yeah.
it. Final lap for the stage. Well, it was a good call, though, for Marcus. I got to say, man, I think that was a great call by him.
Yeah,
that
he
could
gave
have
it a-
been perfect call.
Oh, we got a wreck on the
Yep.
backstretch.
That'll
Caution.
know the stage.
Yep.
But now they got to race back to the finish line here. Well, I guess they don't, but
Nah,
Jake Nichols, he's going to be our stage winner.
yeah, I was going to say it freezes the field. So, yeah, Jake Nichols is the stage winner here. But let's go back and see what happened. Looks like Bobby Maiden.
Yeah, let's, Bobby Maiden. Okay, let me go back here and check it out.
Oh, yeah, he made contact with the 99 car. Who is that? That is...
Anthony Emery? No.
James McKee.
James McKee, okay. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, my gosh. McKee just, like, drove into the side of him there in the corner. Oh, man, poor Bobby Maiden. Well, as much as he's had, good luck, he's going to have bad luck here tonight, man. Oh, man, what a bummer. Yeah, and it looks like he is done. The engine's cooked.
Yeah, a lot of big-name drivers at SRA having trouble here tonight.
Yep. The stage winner will go to Jake Nichols. They all come down pit road. We'll get a word in with Jake here in just a minute. Like Mike Richter stays out and gets the lead a lap. No, I'll let you talk to Jake.
Okay.
Full tire change for him. Wow. Got him?
Yep. All right, Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, congratulations. You are our stage winner here tonight at Texas. Tell us how it feels.
Feels pretty good. I knew if we could just get a lap that Marcus would be a little loose there, and it worked out. Femi out of 2 he just wanted to lead a lap to get a bonus point, and I was hoping he'd go high because I knew Marcus would get loose, and I was gonna try to aim for the bottom, and it worked exactly how I planned it, and I stole the lap last second there, and I feel bad for that, but I'm glad we got the stage win there and got that extra point compared to if we would have finished second, so that helps for the chase there.
Yeah, few cautions here tonight. Kind of, a little different, for the Texas race here for SRA. But what's your thoughts on that? You think they're over now after this, or we got some more headed our way?
I think we can go green. It's just a lot of close racing. You can full throttle 3 and 4 for a really long time, and 1 and 2 you have to lift just a tad, but we're pretty much full throttle just about the whole way with the occasional lifting. So it just closes everyone together, especially 3 and 4 when we can flat foot the whole run pretty much. So you always build momentum to get a run on someone. So it makes for pretty interesting racing. I think we can stay green, honestly. I think we'll spread out more this run, and hopefully it does, because I think I'll be really good on the long run here.
Yeah. Well, you didn't win the race off pit road here this time, but what's the 20 team got for these guys up front here?
Fast Toyota Camry, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get our track position back. I think Marcus took the other 2 tires since he took 2 prior, so he should be practically equal with us, maybe a tad off, but the other 2, we'll just got to get past them and hope that our teammate Delonte Ballard gets behind us and we pull away.
Alrighty, thanks for talking with us here, Jake, and congratulations on winning the stage. Good luck in the rest of the race.
Thank you.
And Mike Richter decides to stay out. Now, he's got damage. And
Yeah.
he did not come down pit road that time.
No, he did not.
Bobby Cheney going to be starting second. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's the one that won the race off pit road.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Well, he didn't pit.
He did not pit.
He
Okay,
did
I thought
not
he did.
pit. No, he did not.
Oh.
He stayed out. Now,
But him
Richter's
and
got
Mike both stayed out. Okay.
Yeah, Richter's got about 14 laps on them tires. Bobby Cheney's got about 7, but everybody behind them's got new tires.
Yeah.
And he was right. Jake was right there on that pit stop. Marcus did take the other 2. He did
Yeah.
that 2-tire change last time, and this time he took the other 2. So he's pretty much equal. Maybe, like Jake said, maybe just a little off, but I really don't think that's going to matter.
No, I don't think so either.
There's only like a couple of laps,
Yeah.
So we'll get him going there, brother.
All righty, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back to pit road.
Green, green, green.
And green flag's out, but Mike Ritter's not going, and there he goes finally. We're back underway here in Texas. Wow, he kind of held him up there a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Here comes Marcus Richardson to the bottom, but I don't know. Bobby Cheney, man, what a job for him. Starting 26th and
Yeah.
up here in the front.
Wow, Bobby Cheney and Marcus Richardson going to take Mike Ritter 3
my
wide.
God. And Cheney's going to come out on
Wow.
top of that.
Yeah,
he
he
goes clear
is.
to the bottom.
Yep, he goes. Well, Bobby knows that he had to get in front of Marcus Richardson because
Yep.
if he didn't, Marcus was going to get around him. And Delonta Ballard just clipped the wall coming off turn 4. Heavy damage to that 21 car now. That could have been Nick code damage. It kind of looked odd to me. But we got a
Yeah.
caution.
That is
Oh, Bryce Senesac going to the
Senesac.
grass.
Oh, man. Let's see what happened here to Bryce.
Looks like Bryce got clipped by Cass Silverman.
Yeah, I seen Delonte get into the wall there, and it was like the whole front clip missing off of his car.
Yeah.
All he did was barely touch a wall.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if that was net code glitch or what that was.
That could have been. Well, Senesac high side here.
Yeah, it was Cass Silverman that got into him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they're all trying to dodge everything here. Yeah, Cap
Yeah.
Solomon. Well, I don't know. Why did Cass Solomon, he went like high right there.
Yeah, I'm not understanding that at all.
Yeah, just, And I know Cass is a better driver than that. I don't know what, maybe something spooked him there. We don't see what he sees out the
Yeah.
windshield there. And something might have spooked him, and he made a little bit of a jog to the right to try to miss something. So, yeah.
I mean, a commentator's camera views does not
Right.
see everything the driver's eyes can see out the windshield in front of them. So, yeah,
Yep.
you're right about that, Rudy. That could have been like maybe a spook factor there or something. He could have
Yes.
seen something that he didn't like in front of him, and he just kind of reacted to it, and the way he reacted to it caused a crash.
Well, Bobby Cheney gets some bonus points, much
Yes, he
needed
does.
bonus points.
Yep.
I don't think he was in the top 10 in the stage, so this point here definitely will help him out. But he started 26th. Pretty awesome. Bobby Cheney, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Bobby, starting 26, you've led some laps now, got bonus points. How's the car feeling?
I don't know. We really haven't been green a lot. Just out here trying to learn. Not really
Yeah.
race a lot in this package, and I barely put any laps on them tires after that stage.
Yep.
So I figured, well, I might as well stay out and just run, see what happens here. A lot of these other guys are faster than me, but
Well, that looked like a good battle there. You made that pass around the outside there and dropped it right to the bottom in front of Marcus, just knowing that he was trying to get there. That was a pretty good block move right there. That was good.
yeah. I mean, I knew we were 3 wide, and I knew I was going to be clear of him. That's why I came down.
Yep.
Came down and figured I was clear, and just you got to get out in front, man, and just try to hold a line, because it's like Talladega Daytona out here for a while, for about 5-10 laps, and then you got to drive it. So, but we're out here learning and trying to have some fun, and we can stop wrecking here.
I know it. Well, eventually I think we'll get there. Well, a lot of guys are out of the race. Man, I can't believe all the people that are out of here. But, we wish you the best of luck out there, Bobby. Good luck, and bring home a win here tonight, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Like I said, with this package, everybody's really close together, and it just takes one mistake, man, and a lot of people get caught up in it. So.
Yep.
You know,
No.
that's what we're trying to do here.
All right, buddy.
But yeah,
luck.
good luck. Yep.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, I think that was a pretty bold move right there, wasn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think eventually we're going to get down. We've got, let's see, 23, 24, about 25 drivers on the track right now. We started with 33. So already 8 guys out of the race. Oh,
Wow.
I hate to hear that, man. I just hate to hear that. And I mean some good ones, too.
Yeah.
Jeff Ward, Robert Giannini, Zoltan Herczeg, Tyler Sifford, Bobby Maiden. These guys are freaking phenomenal drivers.
Yeah.
You know, gosh, I hate to see that. I hope Jeff Ward don't get frustrated because, you know, he said he's been wrecked in every race, and it's just a learning curve, Jeff. You got to learn how to drive these guys. They got to learn to drive around you. You know how it is when you get into a new league. You got to learn each other, you know. Don't get frustrated, brother. It'll be okay. Come back next week.
Mm-hmm.
You got another mile and a half next week. Where'd you say that was?
Homestead.
Homestead, yeah. That's going to be altogether different. That's a different track than any other mile and a half track. It's so many different things on that track. Like pit road entrance, pit road exit. You know, people can lose it coming in or coming out, you know, and black flags are sometimes issued there. There's so many factors in that track that we don't have at any other mile and a half track. All right, here we go. Back to green. Pace car's in, and Bobby Cheney's on that lad pedal.
Yes, he is.
He knew it. Your Darling into 4th, clearing Robert Burris. And Jake Nichols looking for every opportunity he can to get around Marcus Richardson. But, you know, Jake's pretty patient when it comes to stuff like this. You know, the one that I always see Marcus Richardson do, and I'm sure you've seen it many times too, Jeff, is, and boy, look at that move. Marcus just did on Bobby Cheney.
Yes, he did. Wow. Bobby, he's not giving up, but, here comes Jake Nichols.
I think that outside line might be starting to come in a little bit in 3 and 4.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the line, the Zoltan line. I'm going to call it the Zoltan line up there because I've seen him run that and just dominate a race, you know. Well, Jake Nichols now looking to the inside. And, you know, the outside line's been pretty good, but there's the difference right there. Jake does pass him, and Marcus did change the other 2 tires, but he had a couple of laps on this first set of 2 that he changed. And Jake said that might be just enough for him to get by him. Well, now they're starting to stretch that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Jake Nichols coming up on Bobby Cheney. Bobby had a big wiggle there coming out of turn 2. Lost a little bit of momentum.
A little bit.
Yep, and Jared Darney's going to clear him coming out of 4.
Yes, he is. Yeah, Jared's got a great run going here so far, moving into 3rd position. Here comes Robert Burris trying to take position away from Bobby Cheney now.
I can't believe Jared Darling started 29th on this field tonight. That is just amazing.
It is.
And he does have a little damage on the back of the car. I mean, it's really nothing I don't think to be too concerned about. It's not any aerodynamically, it's not bad. And as far as that rear spoiler, I really don't think he's lost any rear downforce.
Yeah.
Now, the spoiler's got a little crinkle in it, but it's not like damaged really bad. So, very good job by these guys. Burris, James McKee, and Anthony Emery, Freddie D working on a battle here. Freddie's kind of lost his momentum a little bit. He was up there battling at the beginning up front, and now he's just struggling to stay inside the top 10.
Yeah, that's...
James McKee on the inside of Bobby Cheney. Robert Burris got by him. Dick Nichols is stretching that lead out now to a half a second. And I think, I hate to say it here, but Jared Darling's caught up with Marcus Richardson.
He has, yeah.
We could see a good battle going on between those two.
I think we're about getting ready to.
Yeah, what happened to Femi Olat? Now, Femi's way
Don't
back.
know.
He's got damage on
Yeah.
that car big time. A lot of front-end damage.
You don't even...
Well, that-
does he have a hood on that car? Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
does.
But the
Okay.
car, it's nowhere near as fast as it was at the beginning of the
No.
race. You can see a little bit of damage on the front. Now, some of these paint jobs make it look funny, but he does have a
Yeah.
little bit of damage on the right front. What I'm seeing. I mean, it's slight, but it's there. I don't know if I can... Let me see if I can get a... No, can't do it. You can see a little bit there, just a little crinkle in the fender. But I think he's going to be okay. Hey, he started 25th and he's running in 13th, so something's working good.
Yeah.
Jake Nichols stretching that lead out to almost a full second over Marcus Richardson now. And now that I think we've gotten by a few drivers here and a few guys are out of the race, things have tightened up a little bit now. And the guys are a lot more single file. We don't see very many passes going on. Anthony
Not
Emery
very
cleared
many at
Bobby
all.
Cheney. Now Kyle Trudell's coming up on Bobby Cheney. I think Bobby's just happy. He got up there and led some laps and got some bonus points. He's just settling in here for a long run. I think that's probably what's going on with Bobby Cheney right now.
Yeah.
David Shutt back in 24th. He's picked up a lot of positions because of all the drivers that are out of the race. And he has picked up, about three laps he's picked up for under caution.
Yeah.
Oh, good deal. We'll be passing up Mike Richter here in a minute and going into 23rd next time by. We have 20 cars on the lead lap. Brett Pancari, last one on the lead lap. This battle really, Marcus has kind of pulled away a little bit more from Jared Darling, giving himself a little bit of breathing room. But Robert Burris is closing up on Jared Darling now.
Yeah. A lot of drivers out here having a good run right now, especially Robert Burris. As I said earlier, we think he's going to be a sleeper here tonight. I'm really watching him to see if he can get up here and get a good finish or possibly get his first win here tonight.
Yes, sir. Freddie D taking a look on the outside here. James McKee taps the wall coming out of turn 4, but didn't lose any momentum, I don't think. He's going to hold him off for now. I think Freddie's got the right idea there. He just needed a better exit of that turn, and I think he would have got him.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to try it again here. I mean, once you see where it works, you learn by what you made the mistake on, and he's going to make it work this time, and he does clear James McKee. Yep. He learned on the first lap. Second one, he made it work. Good deal. All right, 1.7 seconds up to the leader now from Marcus Richardson. Really, Jeff? Really? Oh, man. Jeff said he's leaving the league. Okay. Can't make people stay in. They don't want to be there. They don't want to be there, I guess. It just takes a few races to get to learn how to drive around people. And... All right. Well, Jake's looking pretty strong out here by himself right now.
Yeah, he is. He's checked out. 2 seconds ahead.
Yep. And he's got the most laps led here. I'm not sure if he's going to clinch that or not.
Yeah.
I would say the way he's going right now, probably inevitable. But He's in the height of glory right now. He's out here leading and just got a clean racetrack. Nobody battling with him.
Nah, he's living the racing dream right now. He's just out there in clean air.
Well, Darling's closed back up a little bit on Marcus Richardson. Looking pretty strong right now. Robert Burris, Freddie D. He's trying to close up on them guys into the top 5 now. Yeah, he caught that apron going into one. But
Yeah,
stay
he
away
did.
from that apron.
Yeah,
Freddie.
not your friend.
Nope. That white line is not your friend at all.
No, it is not.
All right, Jeff. Have a good one there, brother. Maybe I'll catch you in another broadcast somewhere. Good luck. Well, you know what I think? I think it might be time for a little crank it up here, Jeff. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, folks, and even stretching that lead out more, 2.7 seconds now up to first place Jake Nichols. That's pretty impressive. Jake gets out there in that clean air and he just checks out, you know?
Yeah.
That's something, man. I don't know how he
It
can do
is.
that so good.
I don't know either because he's now got a 3-second lead over these guys.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
How he does that, man. He is just out there in that clean air and just loving life right now.
Yeah.
Got the hammer down. They'll have to make one more pit stop here. Let's see. Probably, I'm going to say probably in about the next 15 laps, I would say, right about there. Maybe even sooner than that. I don't know. I don't think they're, well, with cautions, yeah, they might be able to do that. Another 15 laps, and they could come in for their final pit stop. Now, there is some guy back there, Bobby Chaney, he'll be coming in earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got about 4 or 5 more laps on them tires and fuel than the rest of the cars do, so he'll be probably one of the first ones to come to pit road.
Yeah.
Hey, Femi Olat into 10th, and he's knocking on Bobby Chaney's door right now.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Well, Jeff's trying to put a round peg in a square hole. That's what he's trying to do there. That's one of them psychological tests, you know?
I'll go with that.
Which hole does this peg go in?
Which shape does this go? Or
Yeah.
how's it? Which slot does this shape go in? There we go.
One of these things just doesn't belong here. Who was that? Sesame Street or something?
Might have been. I don't know.
Burris. He's been staying right there. I don't know if he's got anything for Jared Darling, but I see Jared moved his line up to the top of the track there in 1 and 2. Now, I heard some guys saying that they can run that top line in 1 and 2. But, I haven't seen anybody doing the top line in 3 and 4 yet.
No,
That Zoltan
we
line.
haven't. Yeah, no. Maybe
Interesting.
maybe since this is Zoltan's best track, I mean, it sucks he didn't have a good run tonight. But I'm just kind of saying this is a funny. Maybe since it's Zoltan's best track, maybe he has it patented here to where he's the only one that can use the Zoltan line.
Could be. Could be. Well, Marshall Stanley in 24th now. So he's made up some positions here after being involved in a wreck there earlier.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Who's that right ahead of him there? That's number 12? Is that what I can't make out that number.
I can't either.
12, yeah, number 12. Yeah, that's James Doan.
Yeah.
James was in that very first accident, if you remember.
Yes, he was, yeah.
But he's still hanging on to the tail end of the lead lap here.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Cody McKinney is actually the last car on the lead lap. Well, Marcus doing a good job out here. He changed 2 tires on the first pit stop. Changed 2 on the second pit stop, the other 2. And he's holding on pretty good. Yeah, well, they should be coming up on pit stops here. I'm going to say in the next 4 or 5 laps, but some of these guys, like I said, Bobby Cheney, he's already been out 42 laps, but some of them laps are under caution too. So, you got to think about that. So he's probably going to be coming in here in the next 3 to 5 laps, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that'll put him in the window to make it the rest of the way.
Exactly, it will.
He'll be one of the first ones to come in, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. If not, it would surprise me.
Yep. But Jake Nichols, we're waiting to see when he's going to come to pit road. He's got a 4.2 second lead now over second place. Jared Darling, Robert Burris going at it here for third place.
Yeah, this is a great battle between these two.
Yeah. Well, we know Robert Burris is a good racer, but so is Jared Darling. And Jared, Jared's not going to give that position up easily, I can tell you that.
Not. Yeah. Freddie D's, no, that wasn't Freddie D. I think that was the lap down car of David Shutt. Yeah, it was. Red Bull car got me confused. There's 2 of them, and when I click on one, I think I just see Red Bull, and I think it's one of the 2, and then I get them confused.
Well, Mitchell Clark takes it behind the wall.
Yes, he does.
Man. Well, that moved David Shutt up to 22nd now. But just think about all the positions that David Shutt has picked up.
Yeah, he had the bad start to the race where he received throughput. He had to start like multiple laps down. And he's actually, through cautions, gained some of those laps back, because when he started the race, he was around 14, 13 laps down. Now he's only 11, so and picking up positions too by staying out here on the racetrack. So that's good for David.
Yes, sir. Al Trudell now ahead of Freddie De La Rosa.
Yes.
Al's having a great run here today. Started 9th.
He is.
Freddie D. And Femi Olat now into the 7th position. So haven't seen these guys come to pit road. Bobby Cheney's still out there, 9th place. I'm thinking it's any time now we're going to be seeing guys come to pit road. Anytime.
Yeah, should be.
Yep. And with this big of a lead that Jake Nichols has got, gosh, I know he hates to give up that lead, to come to pit road, but he's got to come in one more time. I'm gonna bet he's gonna come in this time right here. because this is going to give him 35 to go. If not, it'll be in the next couple of laps, but I'm almost betting he's going to come in this time. I could be wrong. He's not even slowing up. Nope, I was wrong. Okay. Marcus Richardson, 5.4 seconds. Boy, these guys have really slowed up a lot. And this battle's still heating up here between Jared Darling and Robert Burris. Jared's been able to hold off Robert. That's a pretty good racing with them guys, I'll tell you. David Shutt now back here behind these guys. 22nd position. Kyle Trudell trying to close up on Robert Burris and Jared Darling. Make that a battle. Man, Kyle's having a great run here today. I am super impressed with his talent. Do you remember a couple of seasons ago, Jeff, that, you know, Kyle was always kind of a mid-pack runner, you know, not knocking him or anything like that. He was just kind of one of them mid-pack runners. And look at him now. Holy smokes.
He's doing a fantastic job right now. He's really improved.
Well, we've had a few guys that have come to pit road. Anthony Emery, Brett Pancari, Cody McKinney's on pit road right now, Cass Sullivan. So some guys are coming in for their final pit stops, but the leaders have not made any notion to come in yet.
No, they have not.
And Marcus is coming in. He's peeling off.
Yes, he is.
But I've had enough. Going to have about 31 to go when he comes off of pit road. So he is the first one to come to pit road out of the leaders. Well, now Jake's seen Marcus come to pit road. I think it's about that time he comes in.
Yeah.
He's not coming in yet, but I'll bet you next time around, he's got to be thinking about this, you know. He's probably seeing Marcus coming off of pit road right now, or Marcus is on pit road. So, wow, this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to work out. Delonte Ballard goes back into ninth, but he's coming into pit road. Wow, did he lock it down there at the commitment cone? Whew, hope he got her slowed down in time.
Yeah, and Jake Nichols is going to stay out for another lap.
Dang, what is up with that boy?
I mean, he's got a strong enough lead that I think if he, you know, hits, he ain't going to be too bad on the, you know, outcome of it.
No, and once it all cycles out, you know, I mean, well, Jared Darling on pit road, Bobby
Kyle
Cheney.
Trudell.
Yep,
Kyle Trudell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's just not coming off, or, well, I guess he just stopped, okay.
Yeah, he just stopped, yeah. So the only one right now that hasn't pitted is Jake Nichols and Femi
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Yep. Question is, does Femi stay out and lead a lap now? No, Femi's coming in.
Coming in, okay.
Oh, but he's coming in hot.
Uh-oh.
He got that car load down, though.
When it all cycles out here, Jake should be back in the lead because he's pitted well ahead of everybody else. James Doan in third now, but he's got to come to pit road soon. 4-tire change for Jake Nichols, and he's away.
Yeah. James Doan is going to take the lead for a very small period of time here, though.
But I got to say, Jake Nichols is going to have to deal with Anthony Emery. He's going to have about 11 lap newer tires, but he's got to catch up to Anthony and pass him now.
He does, yeah.
So James Doan, he's coming to pit road, so that's going to give the lead to Anthony Emery, and Anthony's going to lead his first lap of the day.
Yes, sir. That's good.
Yes, sir. Very good. But I'll tell you what, look behind him. Jake Nichols, only 3.8 seconds back. Yep, 3.8 seconds. Probably about a half a straightaway.
Yeah.
And probably ride along here with Jake, and you can look up ahead here in a minute. You'll see the leader, Anthony Emery, up there. And boy, I'm going to tell you, Jake's coming quick. Yeah, you can see Anthony just up ahead of him. He's down to 2.8 seconds. So he's already knocked a second off of that lead that quick.
Yeah, that's how fast Jake Nichols' car is right now.
But look at this, Marcus Richardson, right behind Jake Nichols.
Yes, he is.
Unbelievable.
And don't count Marcus out yet, but look who's I mean, he's kind of far behind him, but look who's behind Marcus, and that's Robert Burris. As I said,
Yep.
Don't count him out yet. I think he's got something in store for these guys.
Yep, and Jared Darling, Freddie D. Freddie's got some company here, Kyle Trudell and James McKee, those three. That's going to be a battle to the end right there, you can bet. Bobby Chaney, 9th, and that's good for Bobby. He started 26th, did not take a qualifying time, and he is running in the 9th place. That is, man, awesome. And that should help him out a lot. He come into tonight's 7th in the points. 7th?
I think it was 7th.
Yeah, 7th, yeah. 7th in the points. So this will really help him out a lot. Now that, whatever happened to Ariotti? Boy, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. So he'll pass up Ariotti in the points, no doubt. And probably, maybe David Schutt. I really don't know. That's a lot of points, but he may pass up David Schutt. Well, Jake Nichols retakes the lead there from Anthony Emery. Now Anthony battling here with Marcus Richardson. Marcus has got a lot fresher, fresher tires. So Marcus drives around the outside of him for second. Very good. Well, I don't really see much battling going on around the track right now. Brian Dorsey and Bryce Senesac. Or who's that? Bryce? Yeah. Bryce Senesac. Oh, wow. They almost make contact right there.
They did. Yeah, wow.
And it looks like Brian Dorsey he takes a look to the outside, but he can't quite make that work. Well, he did get a good run off of turn 4.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. Senesac not too happy about that pass. He's going to try to hang on to it. The Bush car. Bush. And he gets by him. So Bryce Senesac back to 13th. Still pretty impressive run, though, for starting 27th.
Yeah, very impressive.
Behind him, Ethan Kurt. Ethan started 19th, running in 14th. Delonte Ballard still in it. He's still been battling with trying to get some of that damage fixed up. And now Freddie D, James McKee in a battle. Freddie on the outside there, James McKee on the inside. James drives it into one pretty hard. Not enough to clear Freddie D, though.
No.
Well, they've settled into a nice green flag run here, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Freddie D bounces off the wall.
Not good.
And here comes Femi Alad. He's going to pass Freddie D. Oh, he gets into the back of James McKee, bumps him out of the way. Bump and run right there.
Wow, yeah.
So Femi into 7th. He's going to be hunting down Kyle Trudell next. Anthony Emery, Robert Burris. This is a battle for 3rd. Burris is going to get by Anthony Emery, I think, pretty easy here. He's got about 9 lap newer tires than Anthony does, and that's a lot. That is a lot. Well, Jake had just checked out from Marcus Richardson. Now he's got a 5.4 second lead. And he does clinch the most laps led here tonight. He's got 83 right now, coming to 84 led. That's an amazing effort. What a domination here tonight. I guess that's why he's won a lot of championships here. He's just good running.
Yeah.
Right back behind him, Marcus Richardson, 5.7 seconds now.
That's
Marcus.
wow. That's just an amazing lead that he has.
Yeah. I didn't think that anybody'd be able to get away that far, but he did.
Yeah. Well, we'll say this from now on, Rudy. We know one guy that can do it, Jake Nichols.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would like to see what Zoltan would have done out here.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Zoltan would love nothing more than to be up there battling with Marcus Richardson and Jake Nichols and Anthony Emery. He loves racing with them guys.
Oh, of course.
And how many times have we seen him go 3 wide for a battle?
Countless amounts of times.
And that brings such an enormous amount of excitement to the racing,
It does,
It's kind of yawn fest right now because they're all spread out so much.
Yeah.
But still some good racing going on out there.
Yeah, you look toward the back and there's some guys racing it up, but up front, you're kind of right about that. Just kind of like, nothing going on.
Well, Bobby Cheney got around James McKee.
Yes, he did.
Bobby into 8th. Freddie's really struggling here. He's just inside the top 10.
Yeah.
This is not the Freddie that we know.
No.
Freddie's usually up there battling with Marcus Richardson. He loves racing against Marcus Richardson.
He does. It could be the damage that he has, Rudy. I did notice that his rear spoiler is kind of crinkled up there. I mean, it does have some slight damage, so that could be causing some drag reduction on that car, holding him back a little.
Yeah, that's very possible. We've seen him tap the wall a couple times too,
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Ballard into 11th. He started 8th, and he's another one that's got some damage on his car there, that some left front and right front. And we know front end damage is what really causes a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It's usually not the back damage, Brett Pancari in a battle here with Ethan Kurtz.
Now, here I say we haven't talked about Brett Pancari all night. Look at this run he's got going on right now. He stayed out most of the trouble, and it's got him in this position.
Yeah, and he started 30th, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's a heck of a good run.
As I said,
them guys, Brian Dorsey.
Yeah, as I said, he stayed clean. I mean, look at Brett Pancari's car. It's probably one of the cleanest ones out here. I mean, just looking at his car, man, that thing looks still like it, started the race.
Yeah, he's got a little, maybe right front damage, or I think he might have tapped the wall or something, but it's really not affecting it. But he's going to go back to 14th now. Brian Dorsey drives around the outside. Here comes Bryce Senesac to the outside. So the outside line, I think, is starting to work a little bit.
I think it is.
Yeah,
there's some bad news. Jake Nichols is catching him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's right behind him.
Yeah, he's about to put him a lap down.
7 seconds ahead of Marcus Richardson.
And then Marcus is 4 seconds ahead of Robert Burris. So, I mean, that's just crazy.
When was the last time you heard of a race having a 7-second lead over second place?
Yeah.
Golly.
And then a 5-second lead over third. It's crazy.
They are really stretched out.
Yeah, and then Robert Burris has a 4-second lead over Jared Darling in fourth. So, I mean, these guys are really spread out right now. Really, the only ones battling are Jared and Kyle right now. Kyle's trying to get by Jared here on the inside.
He's going to have to drive it deep into one of the corners there and do a slide job or something up in front of him to get that. Because Jared's not going to give it to him, I can assure you.
Oh, no. Jared's not going to give up that easy.
He's not going to just pull her. He wants to be in the top 5, but he'd much rather finish
fourth
4th than 5th.
Yeah. Oh, Jared's getting a little loose there off turn 4. Wow, about made contact with Kyle Trudell.
Man.
But Jared Darling did an excellent job saving that car, but he will lose the position and fall back to 5th.
Al Trudell into 4th. Well, here comes Femi Olat now. Femi coming up behind.
Yep. Bobby Cheney's not that far back either. he's battling Anthony
Yep.
Emery right now, as Anthony Emery's right behind him.
Well, those two have been in many battles together, so I
Yes,
hope
they
they
have.
keep it clean. Passing up the lap car here of James Doan. Gets by James pretty safe there.
Yep.
And now Anthony Emery, wow, did he drive it into the corner
Wow.
there?
Yeah, he did.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
And when I watched him way up the hill, he had to get out of the
did.
gas.
Yeah. And it looks like Jake Nichols will put Brian Dorsey, Brett Pincari, James Coolbally, and Bryce Sinisak all one lap down.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
what a run. With a 7-second lead over second place.
Yeah. Putting 4 cars a lap down. That's just crazy. And he's
Oh.
coming for Delonta Ballard. Delonta Ballard's not that far ahead of him either, I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking off the back of Delonta's car, and I can see Jake Nichols back there coming, so Delonta's the next one to go a lap down.
Yep. Well,
And if
six to go.
Yep, and if he can make it with 6 to go and put Delonta a lap down, that means only 10 cars will finish on the lead lap.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a run, man. I'm telling you. Jake Nichols, is he alien? He's not from this planet, is he? He might argue that fact, but
Nanu.
yeah, nanu. Well, David Shutt, 21st. He's got, I think, just enough laps to pick up 20th place from Ethan Kurtz.
Yeah.
Ethan Kurtz is out of the race. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's a great comeback to break
It
back
is.
into the top 20
Yeah.
after having the internet problems at the beginning of the race. That's pretty amazing.
It is. I mean, yeah, just an excellent run for him to, be able to. But I mean, another thing is the luck of, kind of went his way a little bit too, where
Yep.
the drivers have kind of, got into some incidents and wrecked out. I mean, because we didn't really
yeah.
see. To be honest with you, I did not really see this many drivers being out of this race. So this
Yeah,
has
me
kind of
neither.
come to a shock to me at that point. But hey, it happens sometimes, and they've had a pretty long green flag run here, so it's been an amazing race at the end here. And I mean, but as we said, I mean, and some races happen like this where it kind of gets to be like a snooze fest, where driver just gets out front. But hey, you know what? That's kudos to him. He did his homework and he did something correct, and he's out here just showing these guys that he was able to run tonight.
Yep. And I don't think, I mean, even though he's got a 7.8 second lead, I think Marcus has kind of backed off a little bit, but I don't think, Jake's
so.
backed off a bit.
No, I don't think so at all.
I mean, I'm not saying Marcus did. I just say, he probably knows there's no way in, any chance of whatsoever of him catching Jake. But he does have a 3.7 second lead over Robert Burris, so he may not be backing off, but, I mean, he knows he can't reel in Jake.
Yeah.
2 to go.
Yep, this time by, need a white flag. And here comes Jake Nichols to take the white flag, and he's caught up in the back of Delonta Ballard. So the question is, will he make it only 10 cars to finish on the lead lap with 1 lap to go?
Yeah, well, Ballard just tapped the wall there coming out of turn
He did.
4, so
Yeah.
Hey,
Jake's going to dive it in here.
he's looking.
Oh, Delonta's like, you ain't put me a lap down, buddy. I'm going to fight hard.
And Jake might be a nice guy, just let him finish on the lead lap,
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
He's looking. I think he's wanting to put him a lap down. Wow, look at this power move. Jake tried on the outside, but it's not going to work because Delonta Ballard has the power on the bottom.
Now, out of the turn 4 for the win, Jake Nichols dominating here tonight, leading 101 laps. Do you believe it? Out of the 130.
Wow. Wow. So that means just 29 laps was not led by him. So
Awesome finish, man. I'm telling you, that was just great.
yeah.
Well, we'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll get to talk to the winner here in just a minute. All right, we caught up with third place, Robert Burris. Wow, Robert, the car ran so good today, but you just couldn't get it up any further than third. Talk about some of the battles that you had out there and some of the great racing.
Yeah, it was for me surprisingly for Texas, not one of my better tracks. I'm surprised. Anytime you run third to Jake and Marcus, that's a win in my books. They're current and former peak drivers for a reason. They're fast, so best of the rest. Um, there was a lot of cautions early on, so it was kind of hard to get a gauge of how the car was going to handle in race conditions over the long run, but we avoided all the wrecks, kept the car relatively clean. Uh, Once we finally got to a long green flag run and got everything kind of stretched out, we had track position, and then it was just clean air and just manage the tires and track position from there. Good green flag pit stop to pick up a couple more spots and then just bring it home.
Well, you started 15th tonight. Not a good qualifying effort. I'm sure that was not intended that way. I'm sure you wanted to qualify a little bit better than that. But 15th position when you started, you managed to survive all them cautions that happened. None of them seemed to happen right up around you. They all seemed like to be behind you. But man, I'll tell you what, that was some great racing out there. Well, what was the car like on the long run? Because you guys did get to feel what it felt like on the long runs.
Yeah, it was tight on entry, tight on the middle, and then depending on how you drove entry to middle, it'd be either tight or loose. Fortunately, I had enough of a gap, kind of just running my own pace once we got stretched out that I could just real easy roll it into entry, and then it was really controllable, really comfortable, really on both ends of the track. Qualifying was not desired. That made it a lot harder, but I think overall the field was pretty close, maybe a tenth spread. So, it doesn't take much, especially with the way this aero package and the engine package is. It's all momentum. So, just the smallest little thing, wind, your line, turn it in too soon or too late, can make a big difference. So, we'll work on getting that cleaned up as best we can. But I'm just happy to get it here with a third.
Well, now you guys go to Homestead next week. I know that's going to be a whole lot different than what you raced on here at Texas tonight. But what do you think you'll run there? Is that a little bit better for you?
I've been hit or miss there. It just really kind of depends on the track conditions. Um, I tend to struggle with tighter tracks. I do a little bit better with looser tracks. Throttle control comes into play. So it'll just really depend on what we get, what the weather conditions are and just how the track is. So we'll just have to see then.
Well, this might have put you in second in points. I'm not really sure until they add up all the points, but because David Shutt had connection problems at the beginning, and he finished in 20th, so that was 17. It's going to be really close there. I don't know. Well, you didn't get any laps led or anything, so. But that's a good effort coming into tonight and running so good here at Texas. Bring home third. Who you got to thank for it, Robert?
Just thank all my family for the patience for racing here in the evening, help me take care of household chores. iRacing just for the platform that they have built to allow us to race cars in a competitive environment virtually, especially for those of us who just can't physically do it real life. Um, Bobby Cheney and everybody with the league, I know how much of an effort it is to put on and run a good league, and I think this one's really top notch, and the evidence that's just the quality of the people who come out, people like Jake and Marcus.
Sure. All right, Robert. Well, congrats again on third. We'll see you next week at Homestead, brother.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, you got second?
I sure do. Marcus Richardson, you got a copy.
Hello.
Hey, Marcus. Well, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. You had a strong run going forward. You did a couple of, pit stop gambles there where you took just two tires, and that kind of worked out there for a little bit before the stage. And then once you got into the longer run here, it just seems like Jake Nichols pulled away from you. What did you need to do to try to catch up to him?
Go back to lap 6 when I didn't run over a car on pit road.
Well, well, other than that, Marcus, how'd you think the race went?
I thought it was good. I had fun racing. I learned a lot. I haven't had the luck of finishing a race in a while, so it was nice to actually learn how the cars handle and tires and things like that. Shout out to, I don't know who Robert Burris is. I never raced him, but he sounded like a nice stand-up guy. He was cool. Shout out to Jake for the racing, and glad Jeff Ward's gone because he complains a lot apparently, and apparently I ran him off with my incident, so good riddance for him. But thanks for broadcasting.
All right, Marcus. Well, congratulations on your second place finish, and good luck next week in Homestead.
Yep.
All right, Rudy, you got first?
I do. Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, congratulations on your win here tonight, brother. Man, I'll tell you what, dominated 101 laps led here tonight. Tell me about that run. You pulled away by almost 8 seconds over Marcus Richardson.
Yeah, the car drove really good there. I was really hoping for a long run to the checkered, and thankfully we got it. And we had slightly better tires than Marcus on that restart, so right before the long green flag run started, so that really helped out. And I know it was really hard to pass after a few laps. The dirty air just got really bad, and I think that's what held back everyone else behind him from passing and potentially catching me. But either way, our Toyota Camry was on rails tonight. I'm glad we kept track position, won the stage, won the race, led the most laps. So pretty good points race for me there, that's for sure. And already having the point lead entering tonight, that's definitely going to help us and push us forward to locking into the chase.
Well, there were some great battles going on back behind you. I know you didn't get a lot of camera time tonight, but because you had pulled away, I mean, you left the field, so but there were some great battles going on back there. I think if some of them guys would have been up there battling with you, it would have been a lot more interesting. We had a lot of guys that were out of the race that were good racers. Ariotti, Zoltan, Tyler Sifford, Bobby Maiden. These guys were pretty impressive runs tonight, but they got wrecked out early, and so it kind of left it between you and Marcus and Robert for the battle. And with that huge lead, there wasn't a chance. Did you back off any at the end there to slow down a little bit to kind of guarantee you weren't gonna, like do any damage to your car or anything?
A little bit, not too much. It was kind of tight, and it was getting tighter as the race went on because the track was getting colder. So it just kept getting tighter and tighter. And I wanted to catch the lot so I could mess with him a little bit and act like I was gonna lap him. But I had a big enough lead. I didn't need to lap him. But so I was just trying to play around with him. I got a big run out of 4, and I was just yelling, like trying to get to him, but just couldn't. And either way, it was a fun race. Yeah, it was a fun race. That's for sure. Texas is always pretty fun. Looking forward to next week. That track will probably be really good, especially if the rubber moves around a lot and we get more grip everywhere.
How much different is Homestead to drive than, say, like a Texas or Charlotte or Atlanta or something? Is that a whole lot different?
Well, a little bit. I think it'll be close to Atlanta because I think as long as we have the ability and we get the lanes moving around, I think it'll be great. I think we'll be running a couple different lanes there, which will just be like Atlanta, which was really fun. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully we get enough green flag runs in to help that. It should definitely be a great race if we can do that. That's for sure. And looking forward to it. I love Homestead. I'm always really good there, so it should be a fun race.
Very good. All right. That's what we like to hear. All right. Well, congratulations on your win there, Jake. Before you go celebrate, who you got to thank?
Sim Speed Shop for being on board of this TRD Toyota Camry. They're always rocket ships, and I think we proved that tonight with the big win. And thanks to Interstate Batteries and Gibbs Racing, all their partners, all of Slip Angle Motorsports, and all my teammates and friends that race with us here at SRA. It's always hella fun racing those guys and hanging out with them during the race and just having a blast. So thanks to them and everyone else at SRA for putting on these races, and you guys at MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting. You guys always do an amazing job. I always love going back and watching. So thank you for representing us and broadcasting our races here.
All right, Jake. Well, we'll see you next week at Homestead. Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, let's run down through the final results here. Jake Nichols coming home with the win. Marcus Richardson finishing second, nearly 8 seconds behind. I mean, wow, what a pull away there from Jake. That was amazing. Robert Burris in third. Kyle Trudell fourth. Femi Alat did finally get around Jared Darling there and comes into fifth. Jared Darling 6th. Bobby Cheney with a great run here tonight, 7th. He much needed. And Anthony Emery, there's another one, because boy, I'll tell you what, Anthony came into tonight 5th in points. So that's going to be a pretty tight battle right there between Anthony Emery and Bobby Cheney and Kyle Trudell. Them three finishing as close as they did to one another. That's going to be pretty amazing. Freddie D coming home 9th and James McKee 10th. Jeff?
Yep. Finishing 11th place tonight is Delonta Ballard. He is the last car on the lead lap. Bryce Senesac will finish in 12th. James Coulibaly will finish 13th. Brett Pancari 14th. Brian Dorsey will finish in 15th. Cody McKinney will finish 16th. James Doan will finish in 17th. Cass Silliman 18th. Derek Self will finish 19th. And David Shutt with a fantastic run to get back up to the top 20 after having the race issues there at the beginning. It's a good run for David. All right, Rudy.
All right. Ethan Kurtz 21st. Marshall Stanley 22nd. Frank Peacock will finish 23rd. Mitchell Clark in 24th. Mike Richter out early, 25th. Bobby Maiden, 26th. Tyler Sifford, 27th. Zoltan Herczeg, 28th. Ariotti, 29th. Robert Giannini, 30th. Jeff Ward, 31st. And Jonathan Shipman, 32nd. Wait a minute. No, Mark Dingman didn't even start the race.
No, he didn't.
All right, well, congratulations again to our winner here tonight, Jake Nichols. And these guys are all looking forward to Homestead next week, I think. So it's going to be an interesting race. But thank you, Jeff, for helping. Thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight. We appreciate it very much. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.